Welcome to the first episode of
Not Sure What's Going On, but It's Happening.
I'm your host, Giovanna.
And I'm Callie. This episode is about getting to know us.
It's going to be me freezing.
Right. Okay. That reminds me of the clip in Liv and Maddie when the dad is getting interviewed and he just freezes. So we'll start with our friendship. How long have we been friends for?
Since 2013.
Do the math.
12.
Yes.
Because I know when I did those notes for like the beginning of the school year and everything, I did the year wrong. I know I did that.
Okay,
yeah.
Then.
Uh-huh.
Yes, so we met in kindergarten. We had the same teacher. We had the same classes.
We had the same pencil case, too.
Yes, we bonded early.
Mm-hmm.
Then our parents became friends, and we just continued to get closer.
Mm-hmm. So now our whole families are a whole friend group.
Yeah.
That's the terminology to use here.
Yes.
I'm so awkward.
You're telling me.
I like talk to a camera all day, every day. And now I'm so awkward in front of the camera. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Where's your professionalism?
I don't know.
Why don't you share a little bit about yourself?
Okay. A little bit about me, Giovanna. So first off, I never go by Giovanna. But, like, I want to go by Giovanna because I like that name. So that's that. See, I'm on YouTube where I cut everything together and it's like really short and snappy, so it's like I can just like pause in my thoughts and like not, and this is a problem. To go with that is I have a YouTube channel and I have for a couple years now, so I don't know why I'm being so awkward in front of this camera. Because I literally talk to my camera all the time. Right before I came here, I was talking to my camera. I post on YouTube every single week, so I don't know what's going on here.
You're just introducing yourself.
Yeah, I'm like giving a life story right now.
It's all good. You got this.
A little bit about me. Oh, I'm 17. That might be a fun fact. My birthday's in January though, so I'm almost 18, which is absolutely terrifying that I'm almost an adult here.
She's old.
I know. I'm actually I'm not so much older than you, but I feel older than you because our birthdays are like in such different parts of the year.
Yeah.
You know, it's like they're not like on polar opposite ends of the year, but they're still so far away from each other that I feel like our age. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm rambling. But that's kind of also what a podcast is. It's just talking. So,
Thank you for describing to our viewers what a podcast is. I'm sure they were curious.
And you're a news announcer now.
I am.
So what about you?
Okay, yes. I'm also 17. Fun fact about me, since Gigi's sharing fun facts about her. I was actually born in Colorado. I now live in Pennsylvania. I have a younger sister. I have 2 pets, 2 cats. Why are you in shock right now?
Because
you know all this
I didn't introduce myself at all.
I'm aware. We'll come back to her. We're both currently in 12th grade. I'm taking classes that are trying to end me. I spend majority of my time writing. I spend other time stupid freaking Frederick. Frederick is the window frog.
We'll get to him in a minute.
Stuck
I feel
in
like
the
we can talk about him in a couple minutes.
He's stuck in the window. Moving on though. Yes, my hobbies. I mean, I play guitar. I sing. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, I do reading, but that's mostly for school. But I like reading for fun. Watch movies. It's kind of my life right now.
Okay, I feel like I need to reintroduce myself. Because I really didn't say anything about myself.
Yes, you got this.
Okay.
Talk about like, your job or something.
Yes. So, I almost said 2 parents. Wow. Okay. I have parents and 2 siblings. I have a younger brother and a younger sister. We're all 3 years apart. So they are the wonderful ages of 12 and almost 15. So I'm obviously a senior in high school along with her. I wasn't like held back or anything.
She might have needed to be. I mean,
but I'm only taking 1 class this year because I have all my credits for everything else. And in complete honesty, I don't have any like extreme academic dreams that are like strictly academic. So like some people are like, oh, I'm just so passionate about science, and I'm over here like I got all the credits to get through. I'm here now. I took 1 class. I don't like it. It's like history and reading. She takes it too.
I actually really like it.
Like I like the idea of it, but I don't like it.
Okay. I mean, that's...
Like, I sometimes really enjoy it. Like, I was doing my quotes assignment last night, and I was like, I'm liking this. Because I have one class, I'm trying to be ahead of my assignments, so it's not due till Monday, and I was working on it on a Tuesday night, so.
Yeah, I was working on it today. That's actually the first time that I've turned it, I didn't finish it, but this will be the first time that I've turned in an assignment. So they're usually due Monday at 9 a.m. This will be the first time I've turned it in not on a Sunday or a Monday, the day before it's due.
I did my thesis last week, a whole, week and a half before it was due.
I turned it in 30 minutes before it was due.
Because I was looking at my life, and I was like, wow, you're really busy. You just need to turn it in now. Even though I did have time, it doesn't take long. But
No, I thought that too, but I also thought, why do it now when I have time later?
What are other facts about myself? I work a lot. I have multiple jobs, but I don't really talk about details of that online, I've found. So that's about that. That's all about that.
I currently am unemployed. I worked as a lifeguard over the summer, and that sucked the life out of me. But currently I'm not working, and I don't think I'm going to get a job because I'm planning on taking dual enrollment classes next semester, so I don't think I'll have time. Plus, I also have to write a 15-page paper and condense it into a 20-minute speech by April, so I don't have time to work.
See, I feel like you could find time. I'm always like, oh, just get a job. Get another job. That's me. I don't have a need for 2 jobs. I just fell into both of them.
You have a lot of free time. You have one class.
I have 1 class, 2 jobs, and I do a lot of YouTube stuff. That's how I fill my time.
I have music on Mondays, music on Tuesdays, sometimes youth group on Wednesdays, sometimes Bible study on
I guess you do a lot of
Thursdays.
random other things, you know? You have, little things where it's not, every day you do it, but, you fill in your time with that. So I guess you do.
I do a lot of writing, which takes up so much
I hear
time.
of senior thesis things, and I'm like, I am so happy I am not in that class.
Yeah, senior thesis is the 15-page paper I have to write, and
I think the longest paper I've ever written is 5 or 6 pages, or 7.
mine's 11, maybe 12, but that was my junior thesis last year.
6, 7.
You need to stop. It's actually not funny. I was in my music
So
lesson yesterday.
bad.
I was in my music lesson yesterday. I take guitar lessons, and my music teacher all of a sudden was like, 6, 7. I was like, you need to stop.
No, when adults
I'm gonna
do
come
it,
over
it's
there
hard
and
'cause it's
strangle you.
I'm never going out of my way to do it, but it pops up in my brain when it does stand out to me.
Yeah.
And then it just takes over my thought, and there's no other way for me to say anything besides saying it. In my video that I'm posting tomorrow, there was definitely more moments in that day, but there was a moment where I was like,
It's taking over.
yeah.
It's horrible.
Oh, another fun fact about me.
Okay.
That I meant to say when you were talking, and then I got distracted because you were talking about your hobbies. I, for the longest time, didn't watch any sports. I was, not interested in anything. And I've always wanted to get into football because I come from, the craziest football family you'll ever meet. Imagine, the loudness of Italians mixed with Steelers fandom. We're insane. So I'm trying to understand football, but I've been a NASCAR fan for a while now because that was also something my family was a big fan of, and my family goes to Watkins Glen every year. I've actually never been to Watkins Glen, but I have been to Charlotte for Memorial Day. But in the past year, I'd say I've become a massive fan of women's basketball. And it has slightly taken over my life. We're currently not in WNBA season, so I'm not as into it, but I am very much into women's basketball in the WNBA.
Yeah, hot take. I hate basketball. I hate watching basketball. I hate everything basically about basketball.
But you also thought the LA Chargers were a basketball team.
I don't know anything about sports, okay? I know hockey and I know swimming because I swam and because we have a local hockey team. So my dad has always taken me to those, so I just know about it. Outside of that, I don't really do sports. I know about volleyball because my sister played volleyball. Outside of that, the most sports I watch are last year or the year before might have been the first time I watched the Super Bowl. I'm not joking. That was genuinely the first time.
That's a planned out holiday in my family. There is preparation put into that. We don't have Sunday dinners on those days because we do stuff with our other sides of our families on that day. We'll do Saturday dinners, and then on Sunday, we normally go to my dad's side of the family because that's the... Well, I feel my whole family's huge football fans on my dad's side is absolutely have lost their minds crazy for football.
Yeah, my dad basically doesn't do sports. He doesn't like sports, which is really natural for like a guy, because normally guys are really into sports, but he really only watches hockey. But he loves hockey. Like, he loves hockey.
Because I feel like when it comes to hockey, like, I'll go to games. And, like, I've always enjoyed games. I've grown up going to games. But I know nothing about hockey outside of, like, our local team, which is a Canadian minors league, and we're in the United States.
Yeah.
So that's the only hockey I know, and I will very much support them. But I don't know anything about hockey outside of it.
I mean, I couldn't tell you everything about hockey, but I know enough.
I know you get the puck in the goal, right? That's the terms. And there's also 3 periods, is what they're called. I thought there was 4 quarters for the longest time.
I find it so weird that there's 3. Like, why is that?
And then I was at a game last year, and I was like, wait, it's 3, not 4.
Yeah, every
Like,
time
we were
I'm
fully, like,
that's
at
so odd.
concessions, and I was like, wait, we're not at halftime. We're at, like, a third break.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Like-
It's so strange. But I think they just do that so that way that gives them enough time to go clear off the ice.
Yeah, I don't think there's, like, in, like, other sports, I feel like there's more of, like, you go to the locker room and, like, regather yourselves at halftime and such, whereas with hockey, it's more of, like, a continuous long game.
Yeah, I think
know?
that they just go to their locker room because they need to cool off because they're probably so sweaty. Because, like, they are going so fast on the ice. It's insane.
I could never. I've gone
It's
ice
actually
skating
kinda
once, and
terrifying.
I was awful. So,
Yeah, I can kind of ice skate, but it's been a hot minute since I have, so I wouldn't, put money on my ice skating abilities. Okay, so I guess we can talk about the dreaded question. What are your plans after high school?
I saw you put that on here, and I was like, I know we need to talk about it, but I'm like...
Yes. So I actually have despised this question for the longest time, and up until probably like the last 2 months, I've had absolutely no clue about what I was going to do. I've looked at being a detective, a baker,
A salad bar owner.
yeah, that was one for a hot minute. A financial advisor. My mom wants me to work for my dad's tax company, but I don't like math that much, and that's just a lot of math. And I know it's just like filling in boxes, and it's not that difficult, but I just couldn't subject myself to that. So I finally landed on I'm going to get my associate's degree in early childhood education so I can teach preschool or possibly kindergarten.
I feel like that fits you very, very well.
I've had a lot of people say that to me. Every time I say that, they're like, that
fits
suits
you well. Like, I know someone who went to school to be a speech pathologist, and she was doing preschool stuff because you have to, like, do, like, internships or things like that. And she does not fit the preschool vibe, and she was going there, and it, like, did not fit her at all.
Yeah.
Because now she works in a retirement home or whatever those are called.
Yeah.
But it fits you. Like, it doesn't seem out of place, and I think you really do have to, if you're a preschool teacher, you have to fit the...
Yeah.
You just have to, like, I don't look at a preschool teacher and go, that looks like Callie, but I'm like, Callie just makes sense to be there.
Yeah.
If that's making
You just have to have
sense.
the energy to work with the kids.
Yes. So my plans are after high school. So this is kind of a question where I have a lot of answers and at the same time no answer at all. So I don't have, like, a dream set in stone job. I do have a lot of things I'm interested in. Something I didn't realize I was as interested in until last year is finance, but I'm, like, not mathematically inclined. So they don't really blend together, but I do really enjoy finance, investing, things like that. I know for a fact I'm going to do real estate investment, but I don't know if I'm going to do that full time because that's a lot. But I also really love video editing. For the longest time, I thought I wanted to do graphic design things, and then I took a Photoshop class, and I was like, it's not for me. I'd rather do, like, the video editing because that does include a lot of graphic design, but not to the extreme of strictly graphic design. And I know a really good graphic designer if I ever need one. So, yeah, I don't have any set in stone plans. I have a lot of interests, and I've been very blessed to have a very connected family, I've learned. So that's how I've just, like, fallen into opportunities in the past and probably will continue to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't think it's... A lot of people put so much pressure on high schoolers to plan what they have to do after high school, when really it's not that serious. Because if you think about it, say you only live to be 70, by the time you're 20, you're not even... Well, you would be a little
You're not
over.
even a quarter.
No, that's a little bit over a quarter.
Oh, wait.
But either way...
Math is not my
that's
strong
still
suit.
not much of your life. Say that even is... It's a little bit more than a quarter. But,
But you even just have to think adult life too, because like up until you're like basically 18, you don't really have another option of like what you're gonna do with. Well, like you could, but most of the time you don't have another option. So your life kind of starts then, like your adult life.
Yeah.
And then by the time you're 20, you're 2 years into your adult life, and that's like nothing. So.
Yeah, I think you should have until you're like 24 to really decide what you're gonna do in life, because at that point, that's when you're gonna start.
That's when you're like an adult.
Yeah, because
It's like there's pre-adult, adult, and then there's adult.
yeah, because I think there's like legal adult, which is 18, but I think it's more like you're fully developed more at like in your early 20s. So I think up until then, it's kind of
Yeah, because my point of view has always been, because I've never wanted to go to college, even though I come from, on my dad's side, I come from like a college or nothing. Like all of my cousins do something in tech, law, or medical. So me being like, I don't want to go to college is like the craziest decision ever. And everyone's like, you should become a nurse. And I'm like, I've never had any interest in becoming a nurse. Even my dad wants me to be a nurse. And I'm like...
Does he not know you? Because, like...
No. The one time, before when I was, like, thinking graphic design, I told him that, and he goes, you're not creative at all. And I was like...
That's crazy.
I was like, Dad, have you ever looked at our walls? Like, there's paintings everywhere I've done. I do YouTube, which is, I would say, very creative.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I do all of these creative things, and I don't know. Sometimes I think my dad does not know me at all. But, like, he knows me a lot. It's really weird. Just depends on what mood he's in, on whether he knows me, I think.
Kind of dads in general.
Like, he was like, you're not creative at all. And I was like, you just told me to become a nurse. Like, do you, what?
Yeah. What?
What was I saying? Oh, we have, like, if you're not going to college, where I was going with that was, like, that means, like, most people graduate college at 22, and then a good amount of people go farther than that. So then you have, like, that long to, like, catch up to other people is my thought process. And, like, my cousin... She is at the age of graduating college, and she just bought a house at the beginning of this year. So it's like all of her friends are like in debt and don't have even jobs yet. And then she's out here, didn't go to college, but is a homeowner.
It's like people who try to force you in the box of college are just annoying, because it's like that's not the only option in life.
There's a lot of other options. I come from a family of business owners too. So I come from the family of like, you can easily like do a lot without going to college, or going to college and not using your degree like my father. So
what is your general life plan? So sort of not including like, oh, my plan is I'm going to go to college for this long and then I'm going to do this afterwards. I'm saying like, if you could, sort of like the question, where do you see yourself in 10 years? But where do you see the trajectory of your life?
This is a really good question, because it's kind of like, because I don't have a dream. Like, if you're like, I want to become a doctor, you're like, okay, I'm going to be in school for this long, I'm going to be a doctor, I want to have a family. Like, it's a lot more simple, especially I feel the more school you go through, because it fills a lot of your life.
Yeah.
But for me, I would say, like, I do want to have kids, I do want to have a family. That's a thing I want to do. I want to travel, but I don't think I ever want to move away, because my family is so close. Like, I have a very close group of people, but, like, I'm with my family all of the time. So, and I'm not talking, like, my house. Like, I am talking my house family, but then, like, going out to, like, my cousins and stuff, my cousins are very, very close. Like, we do things all the time. So, I'm not really sure. But I have some, like, general ideas of things.
Yeah, I think, so, if I wasn't...
Sorry, I'm gonna laugh. I don't even know why.
No,
like, you know when anything's serious and I laugh?
Yeah, it's bad.
I laughed at a funeral, so, like, that's me. I'm not rude. I promise. The person who died, I was actually, like, sad. I'm gonna stop talking.
Okay. So, if I wasn't cripplingly single right now, and there was a man in my life, and... Look, I'm not gonna date someone for more than like 2 dates if I know it's not going somewhere.
You were gonna say 2 days. No. I was like, no. I'm not. I cannot speak.
If there was a man in my life and I saw marriage soon, like within the next 2 years, I would not be going to college. Instead, I would just find something to do in the meantime. Look, I can go work as a teacher's aide at a preschool with just my high school diploma. So I could go do that. Once I get married, I'm just going to start raising my own family. I'm not going to be raising other people's children. But I'm cripplingly single. There's no man in my life. So that is why I'm resorting to college. But yeah, basically my main goal in life is get married and have kids.
I don't know why I'm laughing. Well, I know why, but I can bleep it.
That's horrible. That's horrible. Continue on. Okay, so we have one last point we'll talk about, and this is going to be the main characters we're going to be mentioning throughout.
Just gonna get to know the people in our circle.
Yes. So obviously our parents, which that just goes without saying. Mm-hmm. Outside of that, we have my younger sister. Her name is Clara. She's 14. She's in 9th grade. She aspires to be a vet.
I have 2 siblings, like I already said, but their names are Gino and Bo, or Generoso and Bojana, if we're doing full names, since I'm going by Giovanna today. Gino is 15. He's in high school. He actually has a YouTube channel where he just does like riding on 4-wheelers and hunting. So that sums up him. My sister Bojana, she's 12. Her recent obsession's earrings because she just got her ears pierced. But she's the person that has interest in just about every single thing you could have ever thought of. This girl has some interest in it, and she's going to show up being a fan of it on any given day. Yeah. Today, she's currently head to toe in Steelers wear with a Steelers logo painted on her face. Does she watch football? No, but she's just playing the part
today.
How
is it pinned on her face?
Like face paint? Or like eyeshadow?
I thought you said pinned on her face. I was like, how is
No, she has it painted on her face.
Okay, that actually makes a lot more sense. Yeah. Okay, and then probably the last character that'll get...
Aiden should probably be on this list.
Aiden should be on the list. Okay, you can introduce Aiden.
Okay, so Aiden's my cousin. He is permanently 11 in my mind, but he's actually 15.
That's actually so real. He doesn't feel like he's aged, but I know he definitely has.
This is a common conversation among my cousins, but like all of our cousins that are younger than us have a set age that they just like permanently are in our mind. So Aiden's permanently 11 in my mind. He's actually 15. We always joke that he treats me like I'm his younger sister, even though I'm older than him, because... Yeah. We just have, like, I'm at his house often. I was at his house Monday. I might have to go there today. So, yeah, I'm with him all the time. He's my cousin. I've run that point dry.
Yeah. Okay, and then the last person will probably be Lily. Lily is our other friend, Gigi's cousin. She's also 17.
I have, like, one friend.
That got depressing. Either way.
I love my circle, though. So, I'm not, like, complaining at all.
Either way, we've all been really close for the longest time. Well, for you, yeah.
Because you guys met when you guys were like 9, 10.
Well, no, because we met before
you had met, but you started being friends then.
Yeah, it was like 5th grade because that's like a big thing. So yeah, we went to a private Christian school from kindergarten to
4th grade.
4th grade. After that, we dropped out and were homeschooled, and we've been homeschooled since, but now we do primarily online classes.
Yeah, we do online school now, but we did like homeschool co-ops, CC, if you know.
CC. Just ignore me, guys. I'm actually dead over here, so.
So yeah, that's why our classes are the way they are and stuff now.
Yeah.
And we have that much free time. That's why I have 2 jobs. If I was in school with 2 jobs, I would be dead. Oh, yeah. So.
Like right now, I could get another job, but the holidays are coming up, and I don't want to have to work around the holidays.
Yeah, I have to take all the time off.
I have to enjoy my unemployed time while I can. You know?
For me, it's like, I don't know. I've since I was little, I was like for a while folding my aunt's laundry for $3 a basket, just because I've always been like, I've always had like this finance mind in my mind. So now it's like if I'm not making money, I'm like, what am I supposed to do with myself? Even if I have like no need to buy anything.
Oh, that is actually something I say to myself a lot. I'm like, you know what? I buy a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. But like my money income,
but for you, you're just in high school. But I've had this mindset since I was little, and it's actually really bad. And sometimes my mom has to be like, Gigi, you don't have any expenses. Why are you like worrying about like the fact that you're gonna buy something? Like,
no, that's actually
like it's a problem I have. Like I'm saying, like if you don't have a job and you're happy without a job, like literally stay like that, because my mindset's bad.
Back to Frederick. Yes. So as we were setting up to film this first episode, I'm looking out the window and I think that there's just a leaf sitting there. Well, it starts moving and I'm like, okay, the wind, whatever. I go over there, it's a frog. And not only is it moving like a frog moves, it's on the window. It's like what is it doing? It almost gave me a heart attack. So because of this, whenever we can't share someone's name just because it's undisclosed information, they will be referred to as Frederick in honor of Frederick the Frog.
And hypothetically, if we need more than one filler name, we're going to build Frederick a family. He's not going to be just a lone Frederick, I feel. We'll gain characters to this list, but for right now, it's Frederick the Frog.
Yeah.
And he goes like this.
It's actually terrifying. But yes, that is all we have for today.
That's
Signing
the
off is
first
odd.
episode. I'm so bad with outros. If you've ever seen one of my YouTube videos, the outros are bad.
It's awkward.
Like, I have an outro, but I do it every 5 videos, I feel.
So we are so grateful that you have watched this or listened to this podcast. Okay, maybe don't watch that part. So yes, that's getting to know us, and we will see you in our next episode, which will be about how to deal with stress and crash outs.
I did not know there was a second page to this talk. If you can't tell, I'm the tech, the editing, that end of this, and then she's this planning, organized girl. Because I would consider myself type B.
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely type B. Like, I can do some type A stuff, but I'm way more...
Well, you have a good amount of type A tendencies. I think we're type C, where we're like a combo, but you lean type A and I lean type B.
No.
You lean type A.
I do not lean
You
type A.
cannot tell me that you are not organized.
I am not.
You just seen your thesis. That requires some type A in your body.
A little bit, but I actually have only read one of my books so far, and I have 5 separate books.
I lost our reading book for class tomorrow.
Oh.
I actually lost it before class on Tuesday.
Okay, we need to sign off.
Okay.
We're rambling. So thank you
Bye.
for listening and watching. Yes.
Come back.
Okay. That was creepy. Yes. Okay.
I'm just doing ad libs over here.
Bye.